If you look at Manchester Pride, Birmingham Pride, which are two of the biggest prides other than London, I mean, they make tens of millions of pounds for the local economy. Not the pride itself, but tens of millions of pounds for the local economy, because people come stay in hotels whilst they're here. They, they go shopping, they visit, they visit galleries and museums, and we've got a fantastic lineup of actual cultural events on the Sunday as well. But people come here and they spend money whilst they're here. They're here on holiday. So the people giving us money, they're not daft. They're doing it because they're going to make. They're going to make money out of this too. So by and large, these things do actually. It's not a drain. They make a lot of money.
An email here, -1. Susan says, "I'm sorry, but you're wrong, Peter. Regardless of how you try to make excuses for what you said about heterosexuals taking over the Pride area, the people occupy it was a wrong thing to say, in your opinion, Susan. So you think that places like Canal Street aren't the same because heterosexuals have accepted them as normality. Do you then..." And then you finish the email, so you've stopped on "do you want," and you've said no more. I didn't say that they're taking over and take it as a normality. I said they take over and they go and take the mickey out of it.
I think it's really great that straight people want to come down, because I want to feel welcome in a straight bar. So I really want them to feel welcome in gay bars too, and seen.
Hello, Dave.
Hiya, Pete.
Yes, Dave, what can we do for you?
Hiya, I was just going to talk about the gay... like the gay parade and like the gay rally. And I'd just like to say, like, I go to quite a few rallies myself, all different kinds. I happen to be gay and I would be going to the gay rally, but I go to other rallies such as like EDL rallies and any type of rally really, go all over the country. And like sometimes I just wonder whether like I try and force like being gay onto other people because I want them to come along to the rallies and that, because it is really good laugh.
Why do you feel that?
I don't know, it's just like, it's a real buzz, isn't it? And like, especially when we go down with the other lads, it's like real tough.
0151708 1059. Well, we had to have one course. We've not done too bad on an hour and 25 minutes. Dave, have a wonderful life. And when you really come out the closet, as you evidently are a closet queen, with a really major problem over your sexuality, then come and see your Uncle Peter. I'll straighten you out. Hello, Jill.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Jill.
All it is, I went to Yorkshire 3 years ago. I met my partner there. I'm straight. But I've gone out to different clubs, and I've actually met a load of girls who are gay. And they're the most fabulous people I've ever come across in my life. So genuine. And I've never really met gay people before. And they're all asking, can they come to Liverpool? So, this is the ideal thing. I just want to know, are the tickets for sale? Or
no, there's no tickets. Free.
It's completely free. No tickets, no wristbands, just come along on the day.
Oh, they'll be made up, and it'll just be brilliant.
Yeah, bring them down. I mean, I think that's one of the things we're really hoping for the whole festival, is that people will come down, enjoy Pride, but also enjoy Liverpool as a fantastic place.
Yeah. And I think, honest to God, they're the most fantastic bunch I've ever met in my entire life.
Well, I think... Sorry to interrupt, but I think...
No, I'm sorry.
I think that exactly what you're talking about. You say you'd never met anyone who's gay before, and now you have, and you think they're fabulous. This is exactly why I think Liverpool Pride's a fantastic idea for anyone who has never met anyone who's gay to come down and meet new friends and have a ball. And made up you've called, because I think that's one of the most important things.
I've been thinking, what can I bring them? What can I introduce them to, or where can I take them? And this was just ideal. They'll love it.
They really will. Particularly, well, on all the stages, but the acoustic stage has got some fantastic Liverpool bands that are by and for, well, for everybody, but they're bands and performers who are lesbian, and I think they'll get a big kick. So the kind of acoustic stage acts around Saturday afternoon, if they come on down, there'll be a really great crowd in there, I think, and some amazing performers as well. We've got blues, got kind of country blues, we've got some really beautiful singer-songwriters.
You know.
Well, we've got a fabulous all-girl Beatles tribute band called the Beatles.
What?
Fabulous.
And they're right from here in Liverpool as well.
That.
Yeah.
Jill, thank you very much for joining us. I've got to ask, excuse me, Joan, how big is the lesbian community in Liverpool? I haven't a clue.
Well, I'm sure I haven't met them all yet. I'm sure
doing the best. Doing the best.
I am doing my best. I don't know how many people it is, but
no, is it a huge community or?
I wouldn't say huge, but I think it's always very difficult, isn't it? Because statistics for women are always more difficult to gather than for men, and I think that's to do with the cultural differences sometimes between lesbian culture and gay male culture. Gay male culture might be, not always, because it's wrong to stereotype, can be very social based and club based, and sometimes lesbian culture can be more sort of circles of friends and home based, so it's harder to tell. But there's a very lively scene in Liverpool. There's book groups, film groups, a fantastic array of music, and people creating new music there. So there's artists, there's all kinds of people out there. Be amazed.
James, is there a big university crowd here?
Absolutely.
Of gay people.
I mean, absolutely. There's some like 50,000 students in Liverpool. And
they're not all gay, surely.
They're not all gay, but even if you assume, maybe just like, 5% of them are gay, I mean, you're talking thousands of people. I mean, I went to university, I went to John Moores University and there was, a big community there, and we got on really well with students from University of Liverpool, from Hope, even from Edge Hill. There's massive crossover, and I think there is a big gay community here. I think what sometimes is a shame is that once people graduate, they feel that they need to move. Well, not they need to move away, but they move away because they don't necessarily. They see cities like Manchester or London or Brighton even, and they think that they fit in more. And I think that this is actually about saying that you're part of this city and you can stay here as well.
Our lovely new Chief Constable is very, very for the gay community and very for hate crime. He needs people to report hate crime, whether it's racist, whether it's gay, whether it's homophobia, whatever it is. Do you come across it as three people in the gay community?
Do I come across hate crime?
Yeah, that you've heard about. The problems that are out there because the police are not tolerating it now.
Oh yeah, well, attitudes have changed obviously the last 2 years with the very unfortunate case of Michael Corso, who was murdered homophobically 2 years ago. Coming up the anniversary.
Allegedly, it was never proved.
Sorry, mate. And of course James Parks, who was attacked himself, trained to be a police officer. And I think attitudes, because of that, have changed. And what I've noticed, because I've been involved in doing entertainment for example, Silver Pride, which we mentioned earlier, for the more senior members of our community, is the police present. I don't mean they're keeping law and order, but I mean they're, as a representative, they're talking to people.
And of course there's gay police now.
Well, in Manchester, in London a few days ago, when they had the main Pride event, there was RAF servicemen and police and ambulance and firemen taking part in the parade as fully fledged members of both communities, of all communities.
I mean, I know two absolutely fantastic lesbian police officers in Liverpool, and they're brilliant. And I've been involved with incidents where people have said things or threatened me, and the police have come along and they've been brilliant. And we meet with them once a fortnight at least through this. That they're fully supportive of Pride. They're right behind us. They're going to be there on the day. With the stall as well, to sort of help people who maybe have been the victims of hate crime, but haven't felt able to come forward. I mean, people, and the other thing is, if you are afraid to go to the police for whatever reason, you think maybe you're not out for whatever reason, there is a fantastic service called Stop Hate UK, which people can go to. I'm not sure the telephone number is, but if it's Stop Hate UK, just on the internet as well, and that's a completely anonymous service which will do third-party reporting for hate crimes. So if anyone has been a victim, even if it's just name calling, you can report it, and it can be looked into, and you'll be protected.
Joan?